What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic. Today is Thursday, so that means we got some Gears of War discussion going on today. I wanted to focus on DLC today. I had previously mentioned with last week's video that when you purchase Gears of War Ultimate Edition for 40 bucks, you're going to get backwards compatible titles 1 through Judgment on the Xbox One in November. And you're also going to get access to the Gears of War 4 beta. Now, what I didn't touch on was whether or not those backwards compatible titles actually cover or include DLC. And I kind of asked some folks on Twitter, and I got a couple different answers that were conflicting. Some people said, no, it doesn't cover DLC. Some people have said yes, but it's not available right now in the preview program. I actually don't know. So, and the only game that's in the preview program for those wondering is actually Gears 1. So if you are playing Gears of War 1 on your Xbox One through the preview program, you don't have that DLC right now. So that's one of the questions I kind of had. Hopefully I get some more clarification or I can find out some more information about that. But I got some conflicting reports on that in general. Now, what I want to focus on with DLC for this video has to do with some of the things I brought up in the past about fracturing the community and finding a new model to use on consoles. Now, if you guys have been paying attention again to 343, I make a lot of comparisons with 343 and the Coalition because they're both Microsoft-owned studios, and a lot of the things that 343 has done in the past, the Coalition has mimicked to an extent. So a lot of the things that I was saying 8 months ago about what 343 has done, the Coalition has then copied. So 343 has mentioned that they're going to have free maps, basically, so that they don't fracture the community. This has been a problem, and one that we probably discussed for the last like 10 years on and off on various console games, because the console model has traditionally been sold, DLC model has been sold on selling you 3 maps and maybe a new game mode and some new characters, but in doing so, all of the people that don't buy the DLC can't play in a specific playlist or are excluded from certain maps if they would load. I remember that used to happen on Call of Duty, and that's what we've just kind of become accustomed to. As of the last maybe like 2 years, we've seen developers saying like, hey, that's actually pretty stupid. Why are we doing that? Evolve was one that really came out and said that, came out swinging. A lot of free-to-play games are like, hey, we don't sell you that stuff because it doesn't make sense. And most recently, again, Microsoft-owned studio 343 is, hey, we're not going to do that. That's dumb. Fracturing our community is dumb. So, you know, basically, I am wondering if this is an opportunity with Ultimate Edition for the Coalition to actually test a new DLC model that does not include maps. I don't even know if they're going to, you know, make, or I would say put resources into Ultimate Edition long term, because this game is really just placeholder until Gears of War 4 comes out. And knowing that, I think there's an opportunity for them to say, okay, well, let's make 3 maps, 5 maps, 10 maps, however many they can, and let's give them to the community for free. But while we do that, we should probably test if we made some custom characters, or if we made some different characters, if we could sell those, if we could sell skins, which they've done in the past with Epic. Can we sell this new model that kind of continues to, you know, feed us some type of income long-term for the game, for a box product, but does not fracture the community? I'm very, very interested in seeing if this is a concept that the Coalition is willing to experiment with for Gears of War Ultimate Edition, considering they really only have a small window before Gears of War 4 comes out. And if they choose to do the map route, I'm definitely going to lay into them because I think that's, like I've said before, dumb. So this is an opportunity for them to really test and see what works, I think, with this audience of players. And I would be jumping at the bit to, you know, on this game to see if it's something that's feasible versus waiting until Gears of War 4 and then saying, I don't know what we're going to do. And I'm sure they probably have some type of general plan. And I would assume that DLC, if it's going to be a thing for Ultimate Edition has already began and probably began like a month ago or so. Just knowing typical game design, well, it probably even started way before that, but knowing the process for building a game. Very interested to hear what you guys have to say. What are some things that you think that you would purchase that don't include maps, that don't involve you having to buy some DLC that then splits you from your party or friends that also don't have the DLC? What are some things that you would buy? Characters, whatever ideas that you guys have about the future DLC of specifically Gears of War, let me know down in the comment section. Very interested to hear what you guys feel like could add value to the game and you would be interested in purchasing. That's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Lots of Gears of War in store, more coming August 25th. If you guys are part of the Breakfast Club streams, be on the lookout for some Gears content. So until the next time, folks, catch you all later. Stay frosty. If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?